Hey, it's your boy Jake, and it's October, baby. So in celebration of October, I'm gonna be carving this little pumpkin. There we go. It's a heart. I cannot wait to have a great October, and I hope you guys do too. Hope you will have a great October. You got it, bitch. You see this heart right here? That's for you, because you're so hot and awesome, and I know you're gonna thrive in life, especially this October. Now, let's get into the video. You know, I was browsing my typical murderabilia websites and I stumbled across jewelry. And I was like, I think you guys would love to see me unbox that, right? Yeah. The only thing is, I didn't know who the serial killer was, so we're gonna learn together. The killer's name is Herbert Mullen. He's an American serial killer that killed 13 people. He did the killings in the 1970s in California. He confessed to all of his murders and he claimed that he did it because it prevented earthquakes. Now I'm gonna have to call bullcrap. But if there's an earthquake anytime soon, you know what? Maybe he was right. There's no way to truly tell if his killings prevented earthquakes or not. I mean, they didn't. They didn't. Well, he's locked up right now. And if an earthquake happens, you might have to give this guy a second thought. But as of right now, you know, I'm calling the boo shot. It's the boo shot, it's the bull crap, it's the bull poo. So we actually went to trial to see if he was actually insane or capable of doing all those murders. Looks like he was capable of it because he is currently in jail right now. And it says he's unlikely to ever be released, which I don't know why he ever would, unless earthquakes started happening. They're like, hey, this guy needs to get out and start killing people again. If you like read into killers, there's so many killers that claim the craziest things. There's this dude named Richard Chase, and he would grab oranges and just put them on his head and claim that that's how he got vitamin C. So it doesn't really seem that Herbert Mullen had a strange upbringing. He was voted most likely to succeed in his high school. I was voted most likely to be late. So his best friend was killed in a car accident, and this is definitely the beginning of when he started to get really strange. So for his dead friend, he made a shrine in his bedroom. And I don't really know what the article's talking about. I don't know if he hung up like a couple pictures or he has like a full-on like... He had fears that he was homosexual, even though he had a long-time girlfriend. I could see how that could eat someone up inside if they hold themselves back. That's why we all gotta be free, baby. So at 21 years old, he went to mental institutions. This is like a huge jump. It doesn't really say anything in between that. So he put cigarettes out on himself, tried to be a priest, and was evicted from an apartment for shouting at people that weren't there. So it sounds like he has schizophrenia, which is kind of common in serial killers. So now you know his life story, let's get into the murders. So he moved back in with his parents, and then he started hearing voices in his head that an earthquake was among us. And only through human sacrifice could he save California. Wow, to him, he probably thought he was a hero.
I'm gonna save the city by murder.
So there was a war going on at the time, and he was like, okay, that's enough bloodshed to keep the earthquakes away. And then the war stopped. So he's like, all right, I gotta put the matter into my own hands. So he beat a homeless man to death with a baseball bat, which sounds absolutely horrible. The guy was hitchhiking, and that was a lot more normal at the time. No one hitchhikes anymore. I'm not hopping in anyone's car, and I'm not letting anyone hop in my car. People were just a lot more trusting back then. I don't trust no hoe. Wow, his next victim was a girl, and she was also hitchhiking. She was running late for an interview and decided to hitchhike. I cannot believe how normal that was. Like, oh, I'm gonna be late. Hey, can you give me a ride, random stranger, with a knife? She got stabbed to death. That's horrible. So then he went to confess his sins. Sounds like he's on the right track. I mean, he killed a couple people, now he wants to confess his sins. Apparently, Lord is forgiving. So he went up to the priest and he killed him. So this guy is just not making the right choices. So then he wants to join the Marines, but he didn't pass the drug test. So he stopped doing drugs. So is he getting on a right path now, or no? He killed his high school friend that used to sell marijuana. And he blamed the guy for when he failed his drug test. He said, "You were the reason I didn't make the Marines because you gave me weed when I was an 8th grader."
And he also killed the guy's wife. And the only reason why he knew where they lived is because he went to the guy's childhood home because he knew her from high school. And the new owners were nice enough to tell him where they live now. So he went and did the murders, then came back to the house of the new owners and killed them too.
So a month later, he goes into a camping site, finds 3 teenage boys, tells them to leave, they say no, and then he kills them. And then one day he was driving, he just killed a fisherman from his car. There was multiple witnesses, but he just did it and kept driving. So obviously the police got his license plate and he went to jail. And he made some jewelry in jail, and now they're right here with me. And we're gonna unbox them. Isn't that crazy how life works? Like, I literally have his jewelry in my hands right now. We're gonna unbox it together. Check out my new knife. Tell me this isn't cute. Look at that. It's just a little chode, but I love it. 2 inches is enough, guys. Right? Now, you know, it's crazy how many people actually think that my stuff is fake. It's 100% real. Murderabilia is a real thing. It was actually popular on sites like eBay back in the 90s, but it was so morally unacceptable that they banned it. So now it's only available through random websites. All right, let's see what we got. Is it in here? Nothing in there. Oh my God. Whoa. So we got a necklace right here. Wow. So this is handmade by Herbert Mullen, the crazy serial killer. Absolutely ruthless, and decided to sit down one day and make this bead necklace. I don't really think about it a lot, but I am touching their DNA. Like, I have a serial killer's DNA in my hands right now. And he called this a rosary. I'm not religious, so I don't even know what a rosary is. But let's put it on. Oh, I can't put that on. How do I put it on? Is there a way to put it on? Herbert, I want a refund. Come on, I wanna wear this so bad. I wanna wear this. Yo, where's the weird silly band girls that know how to take these apart? Help me out. And then we got here, I believe this is supposed to be a bracelet. It's a little too big for me. So it's pretty much the same thing, but it's a little smaller. I spin this around, check this out. Boom, look at that. That's fashion, right? That's fashion. Oh my God, dude, my dog farted. Oh, why are you farting like that, dude? How many people in the world can say that they own jewelry by a serial killer? Like, guys, you gotta really think about how he used his own little serial killer hands and put this together. And now I'm wearing it. That's absolutely nuts. So we got a note right here. Best of luck and happiness, wealth and health, blessings for both Jesse and Melissa. Guidance, protection, and improvement blessings forever. Peace and friendship, H.W. Mullen. I don't know if these people are his friends because he made these for them. He made like a macaroni necklace for them and they sold it. 2006, that means that these are 15 years old. What does this even mean? He's making his own scripture? Is this his own secret language? H.W. Mullen, summer 94. Okay, we got a postcard here. What? He has a secret language or something. Did Herbert just curse me? And here, if you look at that, it looks just like a bunch of equations. This one was made in 2020. And it's the same thing. It's just a bunch of equations, stuff I don't understand. So this is an envelope from the coal collector that sent me this. Okay, it's a cute little goodie bag. So this is a play on a juggalo, but it's the Heaven's Gate people with the purple blanket right there. And got some serial killer playing cards and legalized cannibalism. Oh my gosh, I got a gift certificate. This is a free visit to Jack Kevorkian. I just Googled it and he believed that people had the right to die. He assisted at least 130 people in dying. Because they wanted to die, he said, hey, if you want to die, you should be able to die. And then he killed them. Which, I mean, if someone's old and they are hating their life, they are like alone and they just want to die, I mean, I'm not saying they're wrong. I don't want to be old and miserable. Like, if I want to die, I'm gonna be like, yo, help me out, dog. So we died in 2011, so I won't even be able to go to my visit. Oh my God. We got the testimony of David Berkowitz, which is also known as the son of Sam. He's a serial killer. And it looks like he converted to Christ. God has miraculously transformed the son of Sam into the son of hope. He wants to perform the same kind of transformation in your heart and in your life today. Love in Christ, David Berkowitz. I mean, like, how do you come back from killing people though? You just really can't, dude. What an incredible box. There was a couple goodies that I didn't even ask for that I got. So thank you so much, Cool Collectibles. I'll put their website in the bio. I'm gonna try to bust out a lot of Halloween content this October. So I love you guys and happy Halloween.